class. Hello. Okay. So today's class will be a revision on set theory also, because remember yesterday the formula that I taught you on probability was from sets. Okay. Now, instead of making you memorize the formula, I will explain how you get the formula, because once you understand how you are getting the formula, then the sums also will make sense. Is that clear? Now everyone listen to me. From this particular topic you will get two type of questions. Number one is the use of formula, that is probability of A union B, probability of A intersection B, those type of formulas. Okay. And the second one is there are three or four formulas. So in order to understand that, you need to understand set theory first, Venn diagram. So you need to understand Venn diagram first. So I'm going to explain everything in detail. So please pay attention. So, okay, who all are present? Karma, Bidan, Manavi, Dia, Imitna, Karen, Camillus, Vijayasri, Vansh, Shreyas, Shreya, and Suhana. Okay, the reason why I'm explaining the formula also is because I told you set theory, probability, all these are interconnected, and for your entrance examination, because most of you all are science students, isn't it? So we will be we need to understand this. Okay, so here we go. So everyone look at the board. So first we'll understand Venn diagram first. So Venn diagram, so it will be a revision for those who have not done sets also. Okay. So Venn diagram, first we need to understand the meaning of the word complement. The meaning of the word complement. So a complement, suppose this is a universal set. So this rectangle contains the universal set, and there is a set A. There is a set A. Then A complement is all the elements which are not in A. That means the region which you see outside. The region which you see outside. Okay, so this region is called A complement. This region is called A complement. So it is denoted by A dash. It is denoted by A dash, or you can write A bar also. So this is the meaning of complement. So everyone, what does complement mean? Complement means is the set of all elements which are not in that particular set. So A complement means all the elements which are not in that particular set, that is A. So I've taken into consideration all the numbers which are not in A. So that is the meaning of A complement. Okay. So next is, everyone look at the board. Next you need to understand A intersection B. A intersection B. So A intersection B means the common region between A and B. So suppose we draw a universal set. So you draw a universal set. If you understand this, then you'll have no problem solving questions from set also. Okay. So those who have not done it. So A intersection B means, suppose there are two sets. One is A, the other one is B. So intersection means the common region between A and B. So this is A intersection B. So this is A intersection B. So the second operation is on Venn diagram is intersection. Okay. The third one, again, this is the universal set U. Suppose this is a set A and this is a set B. Then we have A union B. A union B means all the elements of A. Okay, all the elements of A, or suppose an element belongs to A union B, X belongs to A union B means either the element is from A, either the element is from A, or the element is from B, or it is from both. So this is the meaning of A union B. This is the meaning of A union B. What is A intersection B? X belongs to A intersection B means X belongs to A, and because intersection I told you it is and X belongs to B. That means the X is the common element of A and B. What does X belongs to A union B mean? Either X belongs to A, or either X belongs to A, or X belongs to B, or X belongs to both A intersection B. So that is the meaning of union. So the first one was complement, everyone. A complement means all the elements which are not there in A. So that is A complement. The other one is A intersection B. A intersection B means all the elements which are common to A and common to B, that is intersection. The third one is union. Union means all the elements of A or all the elements of B or all the elements of A and B together. Is that clear? So I'll just write it also. So look at the board, everyone. So if X belongs to A intersection B, it means X belongs to A and X belongs to B. That means this particular X is a common element of A and B. Whereas if X belongs to A union B, it means either X belongs to A or X belongs to B or X belongs to A intersection B. That means common region. That means the common region. This is the third one. And look at this. Complement means if X belongs to A complement means X does not belong to A. So what does complement mean? What does complement mean? If an element is an element of a set A complement, then that element does not belong to A. Okay, so once I'll complete this, then I'll explain everything once again. The fourth one is very important. The fourth one is very important. This is called difference of a set. Difference of a set means, suppose this is your universal set. Universal set. There is a set A and there is a set B. This is A and this is B. Then everyone listen to me. Then A minus B. A minus B means from A we have to remove B. That means look at the board, everyone. So this is A, isn't it? From A we have to eliminate B. That means this region has to be eliminated, this part which you see, because this part contains B also. So when you eliminate this, only this part is left, isn't it? So this is A minus B. So this is A minus B. So A minus B can be written as, please you need to understand this, okay? So A minus B can be written as from A we are removing, what is this part? This part is what? The common between A and B. So this is A intersection B. So A minus B can be written as A from A, because see, what is A minus B? From A, we are removing B, isn't it? That means we are removing this part. And what is this part called? This is intersection. So from A minus A intersection B. So that is the meaning of A minus B. So in a similar way, look at number 5, everyone. Look at number 5. Look at number 5. Suppose, what is B minus A? What is B minus A? So this is a universal set. So suppose this is a set A and this is a set B. So if in while doing sets, if they ask you what is B minus A, then what are you going to write? You are going to write all the numbers of B which are not in A. That means you have to exclude this part, because this is B, isn't it? So this part which you see is B. From that I have to exclude this region. So B minus A will be only this. So in other words, B minus A can be written as, from B I am eliminating this part, and this part is nothing but A intersection B. A intersection B. So please go through once again, everyone look at the board. So we are learning how to derive the formulas of probability from sets, because for your class 11 syllabus, just understanding the formula will be more than enough for you to solve questions on probability. But for that you need to understand the Venn diagram properly. So those who joined this, especially for you all, I'm going to revise from the first. So please pay attention, look at the board. So you will frequently hear the word A complement. A complement, it is written as A dash or A bar. A dash or A bar. Okay, so how do you represent that in a Venn diagram? So this is the universal set and this is the set A. So you have to take all the numbers which are not in A, that means the outside part. Is that clear? So if X belongs to A complement, it means X does not belong to A. That means all the numbers which are outside this, Next is A intersection B. A intersection B means, suppose there are two sets A and B, then the intersection means the common region between A and B. So if X belongs to A intersection B, it means X belongs to A and X belongs to B. That means the element X is the common element of A and B. So this is the region. Is that clear? Next, A union B. If X belongs to A union B, so A union B means either X belongs to A or X belongs to B or X belongs to A intersection B. That means A union B means all the elements of A plus all the elements of B taken together such that the repeated numbers will be taken only once. So that is the meaning of union. So everyone, whatever I'm telling you, please keep in mind, because the same concept you are going to use when you do sets. Is that clear? Okay. What is A minus B? A minus B is from A, we have to eliminate B or remove B. So this entire thing is A and this part which you see is B, isn't it? So we remove this. So whichever is the shaded region, that is A minus B. If you have to remove this, means this is A intersection B, isn't it? So A minus B can also be written as A minus A intersection B, because these are required for you to write down the formulas. Okay, next. Next, please look at number 5. B minus A. There are two sets, one is A, the other one is B. From, look at this, B minus A means from B we have to eliminate A. Sorry, from B you have to eliminate A. That means this part has to be removed. So this shaded region is your B minus A. So B minus, you have to eliminate this part. So this is A intersection B. So B minus A can be written as B minus A intersection B, and A minus B can be written as A minus A intersection B. So please take a screenshot of this, please, everyone. So please take a screenshot of this. Okay, so we have done till number 5. Okay, the 6th one and the 7th one are important, because that will form the basic of our formula. So everyone, look at the board. So now the 6th formula. So the 6th formula is, everyone look at the board. The 6th one is A union B complement. A union B complement. So A union B complement. So let us try to understand, everyone. So what is this? This is the universal set. So this is the universal set. This is your A and this is your B. So what does A union B complement mean? All the elements which are not there in A union B. That means we have to remove this part. So A union B complement means all the elements which are not in A union B. That means the region which is outside A union B. The region which is outside A union B. So this is the meaning of A union B complement. This is the meaning of A union B complement. So if you have to write this, then what is A union B complement? It is simply from the universal set. We have to take out this region, isn't it? And what is this region? This is nothing but A union B. So if I put a probability, what do I get? Probability of the universal set minus probability of A union B. So if I put a probability sign, then probability of the universal set, this means the entire thing is always equal to 1 minus probability of A union B. So what is probability of A union B complement, everyone? Probability of A union B complement is 1 minus probability of A union B. How do you get this? See, what is A union B complement? Complement means the elements which are not in that set. So I made A, I made B. So A union B complement means all the numbers which are not in A union B. So I shaded this region. So how can you write A union B complement? A union B complement is nothing but from the universal set, you have to remove this circle. That means this is a union of A and B, isn't it? So from the universal set, if you subtract A union B, then you will get A union B complement. then you get A union B complement. But if I have to find the probability of A union B complement, then that is going to be probability of the universal set minus probability of A union B, and the probability of the universal set is always equal to 1. You might be wondering, how is the probability of the universal set always equal to 1? Because universal set भनेको मतलब चाहिँ universal set contains all the numbers that are under consideration. Is that clear? So this is the formula. It is because of this I had to explain everything using a Venn diagram. Got it? Now in a similar way, everyone, in a similar way, let us try to understand 7 also. What is A intersection B complement? What is A intersection B complement? What is A intersection B complement? Now look at the board again, everyone. So this is your Venn diagram. Okay. So this is your A and this is your B. So A intersection B भन्नु मतलब त यो हो. A intersection B भनेको त यो हो. So exclude this, everything, that becomes your A intersection B complement. That becomes your A intersection B complement. भन्नु मतलब, suppose if I just exclude this part, so A intersection B complement means leaving this, everything what is around, that is your A inter, sorry, you dullai. This entire thing, only leaving this part, will be your A intersection B complement. Again, if you have to write A intersection B complement, then how will you write this? From the universal set, you just have to exclude this part, isn't it? And what is this? This is the common region. So one matlab A intersection B. So if I apply probability on both sides, what do I get? Probability of A intersection B is going to be probability of U minus probability of A intersection B, and probability of the universal set is 1, so minus probability of A intersection B. So please take a screenshot of this. Now I'm going to summarize everything, the formulas. Now I'm going to summarize all the formulas. Okay, I will summarize everything. So have you taken a screenshot of this, please? Okay, so once you have done that, now please pay attention. Now everyone, those who joined late or could not do yesterday's class, everyone, those who joined late or could not do yesterday's class, first, the main formula is probability of A union B is equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. So this also comes from the Venn diagram itself. So I have already explained that, but still, because some of you were not present yesterday, so here yo A हो yo B हो. So A union B भनेको मतलब all the elements of A, so probability of A plus all the elements of B, B. But when you do that, this region, which is the common region, has been taken twice. So A लिँदा here डल्लै B लिँदा डल्लै. That is why we have to subtract it once. So this formula also has come from the Venn diagram. This formula has also come from the Venn diagram. So this was the first formula. And sub formulas are, if A and B are mutually exclusive भन्नुको मतलब A र B मा के पनि कमन छैन भने the formula which you see, A union B, will become probability of A plus probability of B. यो हुँदैन, because if there is nothing common between A and B, then it is called a null set. There is nothing common, so if there is no element, the probability of that element छैन भन्यो भने the probability is going to be 0. So the second formula was, if A and B are independent events, then probability of A intersection B will be probability of A into probability of B. In a simple language, you can understand that union भन्नुको मतलब or, union भन्नु मतलब or भन्नुको मतलब plus, intersection भन्नु मतलब and भन्नुको मतलब multiplication. So this was the formula which was taught yesterday. So everyone listen to me. In your class 11 syllabus you need to understand only two formulas. Number one is this. So using this I had solved yesterday few problems, so I'll be doing few more, but it is very easy, but it is very easy. Okay, now the second set of formula I could have directly told you to memorize, but if I had told you just to memorize, then the concept, there would be some problem with the concept and you might what do you call mix up the formula. So I did not want that to happen. That is why I explained everything in detail. Is that clear? Okay, now everyone, the problem will lie in the second and the third formula. Now please everyone pay attention. The first formula you have understood. Now the second formula, second and the third, are called your De Morgan's theorem. What are these called? These are called De Morgan's law. De Morgan's law, this was there in set also. So look at the board. uh, De Morgan theorem says a complement, you can write dash or bar also, the choice is yours. Okay, a complement intersection b complement, a complement intersection b complement is equal to a intersection will change into union, a union b complement, if you want to use complement. So this is called De Morgan's law. So what they will tell you is, they will tell you to find the probability of this. Everyone, they will tell you what is a dash. A dash भनेको मतलब not a. Got it? What is b dash? B dash भनेको complement and not b. So they will tell you to find the probability of this. So this is De Morgan's theorem. So if they tell you to find the probability of not a intersection not b, then you are going to write probability of a union b complement, a union b complement. And this formula that we already know. What is probability of a union b complement? Those who are still having problems, look at the board. I'll explain it one more time. So this is a and this is b. So a union b भन्नु मतलब यो डल्लै हो हैन, a union b भनेको डल्लै हो. Complement भन्नु मतलब leaving this. So all these spaces which you see outside, that is a union b complement. So how can you write that? That can be written as the universal set minus u हटाउनु पर्यो, that is a union b. So when you apply probability on both sides, you get 1 minus probability of a union b. So this is the second formula, everyone. So what is what is probability of a complement intersection b complement? It is nothing but 1 minus probability of a union b. So I hope everyone understood how you got this. So this is the second formula. Now we move on to the third formula. Please don't leave the class. Okay, we move on to the third formula. The third formula is again De Morgan's law. Third formula, a complement union b complement. So union will change into intersection. Union will change into intersection. So again, they will tell you what is the probability of a complement union b complement. Then what will be your answer? Probability of a intersection b complement. So what is this again? Everyone, look at the board. If you forget, you can make the figure also. See, this is your a and this is your b. What is a intersection b complement? First, my a intersection b भनेको यो region. So यो region छोडेर अरु सबै भन्नु मतलब everything except this a intersection b. So how can you write that? It's going to be the universal set minus universal set minus a intersection b. So when you apply the probability on both sides, so probability of the universal set is always equal to 1 minus probability of a intersection b. So I could have directly given you the formula, but if I directly give you the formula, you might get confused. So just to avoid that, I'm giving you this. Is that clear, everyone? So this is the second and the third formula. Please take a screenshot of it. Please take a screenshot of this, everyone. Okay, now We got two more formulas, then we are done. So I'll drop this, please. So please take a screenshot of this. So De Morgan's law is also over. So I hope you have not forgotten. Okay, I just realized that some of you were not there, so you might have problems understanding what is this. Okay, so everyone look at the board. This is probability that an event A will occur, and A dash means not A, not A or failure. Got it? Suppose what does this mean? Suppose, uh, suppose there is a person A. He's shooting to hit a target. So if out of 5 shots, he hits the target 3 times. So what is the probability that A will hit the target? Out of 5, he is hitting the target 3 times. So this is the probability that A will hit the target. Yes or no? So A dash means not A. मतलब A will hit the target. So A dash भनेको A ले miss गर्छ. So probability of A dash is nothing but 1 minus probability of A, because 1 is the overall probability. So out of 5 times, if he hits the target 3 times, obviously he's gonna miss 2 times. You can write 2 by 5 directly, or 1 minus 3 by 5 will give you the same value. So 2 by 5. So this is the meaning of A dash. This is the meaning of A dash. A dash not A, or we can say complement also. So you understood the formula, everyone. So let me give you two more formulas. Yes.
So त्यहाँ -2 हुन्थ्यो होइन?
Minus?
-2
No. Probability of A कति छ? Out of 5 times he's hitting the target 3 times. So probability of A dash is going to be 1 minus probability of A. हिजो दिएको formula. So 1 minus 3 by 5 is 5 ones are 5 minus 3 is 2, not minus. So 2 by
Yes, sir.
5. Is that clear? So
Yes,
the
sir.
reason why, everyone listen, the reason why I'm teaching you this in detail, this probability in detail is class 12 ma pani, my dear students, you are going to get 14 marks from this chapter, probability. So basics say yahi ho. Union, intersection, complement बनेको के हो from the Venn diagram. Okay, so there are two more formulas you need to know. Just I'll show you what type of question you can expect also. La. Okay, so one more formula. Everyone look at the board. One more formula. Formula number 4. Probability of A. Probability of A intersection B complement. Probability of A intersection B complement. Probability of A intersection B complement. Okay, so now let us try to understand this. See everyone, look at the board. Suppose यो तिम्रो universal set भयो. So this is your set A and this is your set B. This is set A, this is set B. So A भन्नु मतलब डल्लै हैन. So B complement भन्नुको मतलब के हुन्छ everyone? B complement भनेको मतलब all the elements which are not in B. भन्नु मतलब you leave out this part. You leave out this part, this entire thing. You leave out this entire thing. You leave out entire thing. So this will be the common region. That means this will be the common region. And what is this? This is nothing but A minus B, A minus B, A minus B. Okay, and we already know what is A minus B. It is nothing but A minus A intersection B. So दुईपट्टि probability. अघिकै formula number 5 को. Formula number 5 को. Is that clear? I'll explain this one more time. See everyone. Next they will ask you. So see. Next they will ask you, what is probability of A intersection B complement? A intersection B complement. So either you can memorize the formula or you can derive the formula. I am teaching you how to derive because class 12 में फेरि यही चाहियो किन रटी बस्नु. So this is your A and this is your B. First of all, tell me what is B complement. म नक्सा बनाइदिन्छु ल यहाँनिर लु. B complement भन्नु मतलब this is A and this is B. B complement भन्नु मतलब B बाट बाहिर सबै. Got it? So B बाट बाहिर भन्नु मतलब यो डल्लै हो. डल्लै हो. अन्तखेरि intersection means common. So what is common between this region and A? A भन्नु मतलब यो मात्रै हो नि त. So what is common? Common means this. This region is common. Yes or no? So this region is common. This region is common between this figure and this. So what is this called? This is nothing but probability of A minus B. And how do you write probability of A minus B? Is going to be probability of A minus B. भन्नु मतलब यो exclude गर्नु भन्नु मतलब probability of A intersection B. I had already taught you this. How A minus B चाहिँ A minus A intersection B भयो भनेर I have already taught you. So this is the fourth formula. Now we come to the fifth formula, everyone. Now we come to the fifth formula. Fifth formula is just a continuation of this. So what is probability of what is probability of what is probability of what is probability of B intersection A complement? Probability of B intersection A complement. Again the same thing. What is A complement? Ferry Nyara. What is A complement? So this is your set A. This is your set A. Complement means all the elements which are outside. Got it? So A complement भयो. त्यसबाट intersection B भन्दैछ. That means this entire thing is B. यति त A भयो. यति त this does not include. This is not included. So यो part. That is probability of B intersection A complement is nothing but probability of B minus A, and that is equal to probability of B minus probability of B intersection A. B intersection A or A intersection B is the same thing. Is that clear? So these are the 5 formulas which you had to study. So please copy this. Now we will start with the problems. What type of problems you have to solve, Banera? Okay. So please take a screenshot of this, everyone. So I'll drop this. Okay. Especially for you all because you are doing it for the first time, this probability, and I want every one of you to understand. Now let us revise all the formulas in detail. Ready, everyone? Formula number 1, come on. Probability of A union B will be equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. I explain how we are getting this also. Sub question, if A and B are mutually exclusive, then this part will be 0. So probability of A union B will be equal to probability of A plus probability of B. If A and B are independent events, they will tell you, then A intersection B will be probability of A into probability of B. So this is the first formula. Is that clear? The second one which you learned is, yesterday only I taught you, probability of A plus probability of A dash complement will always be equal to 1. So from here you can easily write the probability of A complement will be 1 minus probability of A. So let me write down dash, okay, instead of bar, because you are used to dash. So probability of A complement is equal to 1 minus probability of A. Okay, so the formulas which you learned today, everyone look at the board. Probability of A complement intersection B complement. Probability of A complement intersection B complement is equal to probability of A union B complement, which is in turn equal to 1 minus probability of A union B. I have explained everything how you have got this formula. Okay, next formula number 4, probability of A complement union B complement will be equal to probability of union will change into intersection A intersection B complement, and this in turn will be equal to 1 minus probability of A intersection B. I've explained in detail how all these formulas you will get using a Venn diagram. Okay, formula number 5, probability of A intersection B complement. Probability of A intersection B complement is nothing but probability of A minus B, which in turn is equal to probability of A minus probability of A intersection B. And the last formula, probability formula number 6, probability of B intersection A complement will be equal to probability of B minus A, which in turn will be equal to probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. So everyone. So these are the formulas which we will be using to calculate the given values. Okay, so please take a screenshot of this and please revise how I derived each formula using a Venn diagram, because if you do that, then the understanding part will be much better. Okay, instead of memorizing it, you'll understand it better. Okay, so you might be wondering what are the type of questions which you will get. So I'll just solve one question. So can I drop this, please? These are all questions that you are going to get in your entrance examination. That is why I had to explain all the formulas using a Venn diagram one after the other. That's why I told you that today's class is important. Please do attend. The sums are the once you have understood the formula, the sums are very easy. Okay, look at the board, everyone. This is one IIT question. So the question is, probability of A is 1 by 4, probability of B is 2 by 5, and probability of A union B is 1 by 2. So this is given. So you have to find number one, probability of A intersection B. So four options are given. So how do you find A intersection B? Think about the Venn diagram. The formula which you know is, first formula, probability of A union B is probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. Put the value. What is A union B? 1 by 2. Probability of A 1 by 4. Probability of B 2 by 5. And in your IAC, this will be one of the questions. So probability of A intersection B, bring it this side. So probability of A intersection B will be 1 by 4 plus 2 by 5 minus 1 by 2. What is that? LCM, please. 4 5s are 20. 4 5s are 20. 5 4s are, so 4 2s are 8 minus 2 how many times are 10. So 8 plus 5 is 13. 13 minus 10 is 3. So 3 by 20 is the first answer. This is the first answer. So probability of A intersection B is 3 by 20. Is that okay? Now, please take a screenshot of this because I'll be robbing this to get the second value. Okay, I'll rob this. Okay, the second question is, the values are going to be same. Now, you have to find probability of A intersection B complement. This is the sign of complement, or I have taught you dash or bar, whichever suits you. So probability of A intersection B complement. So think about the formula, please. What is probability of A intersection B complement? It is probability of A minus B, which is in turn equal to probability of A minus probability of A intersection B. What is probability of A? You got to be 1 by 4 minus probability of A intersection B. We got it right now. That is 3 by 20. LCM is 20. 4 5s are 20 minus 3. That is 2 by 20. That is 1 by 10 is the answer. So see, once you have understood how the formulas, how to memorize the formula, then it becomes very easy. It becomes very easy. Okay, the third one, I think I can accommodate the third one out here. So this was the second one. The third one, I have to find the probability of A complement union B complement. A complement union B complement. So could you please help me out? What was the formula? So you know De Morgan's law, union will change into intersection. Everyone knows that. So probability of A intersection B complement. Okay, so A intersection B complement can be written as 1 minus probability of A intersection B. So I have already explained your causerie bago banera. Okay, so 1 minus, what is probability of A intersection B? We already got that. What was that? 3 by 20. So LCM is 20. So 20 minus 3 is 17 by 20. So this is how you do it. So please take a screenshot of this. These are questions that, this is the first type of the question. Second type is very easy.
So that's a to the power 6.
No, C. A to the power C complement बनेगा क्या? सो यो बुकमा चाहिँ यस्तो कम्प्लिमेन्ट लेखिदिएको रहेछ. सो अब यो कम्प्लिमेन्ट द सिम्बल विच यु लर्न इज ड्यास, नट 6 है, सी. सो ड्यास. Okay, do you understand this? I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Now, everyone, so today you all are going to solve all the questions from page number 624. Page, everyone listen to me. Page number 624. Problem. Okay, the first section A. So I will help you with few of the what do you call questions. Few questions. So it's all about applying the formula. It's all about applying the formula, and what I want you all to do is I want you all to go through the video again to understand, not to memorize, but to understand how the formula is to be written. Is that clear? So everyone ready? So the first question says, if A and B are two events associated with a random experiment such that probability of A is 0.35, probability of A is 0.35, uh, probability of B is probability of B is 0.42. The reason why I taught you this is because MCQ भन्नु बित्तिकै this type of questions are very probable, and this is there in class 12 also. So IIC मा चाहिँ आउँछ तिमीहरूको एउटा question. Okay, and this is given, and probability of A or B is equal to 0.55. So the moment you see, can you tell me what does or mean? I have already explained why or भन्नुको मतलब A or B means either element belongs to A or element belongs to B. भन्नु मतलब A र B को डल्लै, that means union. So these three are given. Okay, these three are given. So the first thing you have to find is probability of A and B खोज्नु भन्दैछ. So what is probability of A and B भन्नुको मतलब probability of A and B means A and means intersection. That means the element is common to both A and B. So you know the formula, probability of A union B equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. Now I'm not going to find out the value because value त तिमीले यस्तो add subtract त तिमीले कति class 6 दिन गर्दै आएको. So I'm going to just leave this. So next question is, I have to find probability of A and B dash. B dash means complement. So I have to find probability of A intersection B complement. I have to find probability of A intersection B complement. So could you please tell me the formula? What is probability of A intersection B complement? A intersection B complement. What was the formula? The formula was probability of A minus probability of A intersection B. Yes or no? So those who did not understand A intersection B, failure. This is your A and this is your B. This entire thing is B. Okay, this entire thing is B. So B complement means all numbers which are outside this. That means this entire thing which I have not shaded. So what is common between this particular element and the entire thing means this region is common, isn't it? So A intersection B complement means this region, that is A minus B. And what is A minus B? From A we are removing this part, so this part is A intersection B. So this is the formula. So you can easily, once you know the formula, you can easily substitute the value and get the answer. Similarly, the third one they have asked is probability of A complement intersection B. Probability of A complement intersection B. So this can be written as same. This can be written as probability of B intersection A complement, which in turn can be written as probability of B minus A, which in turn can be written as probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. Is that clear, everyone? Yes or no, please? I'm waiting for your answer.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so why don't you all try these questions? That is question page number, I told you, 400 sorry 624. 624. Question number 1, everything is there. 2, 3, you can easily do it. Whichever question you have problem, you can just let me know. Okay, let me do number 4 for you. So since we got time, now I'm gonna require your help, because I want to see whether you have understood how to write down the formula or not. So you can surely expect one question of this type where you simply have to apply the formula and get the answer. But in your MCQ, you are not going to get sequence one after the other. You'll just get one question. But since this in your what do you call question, there are what do you call sequence based questions. That is why. Now I hope you understood what was the actual reason behind explaining the Venn diagram to you. Because if you don't understand the Venn diagram, then the formula could be very confusing for you all. So I do accept the fact that there might be still some confusions, but once you see this video again and try on your own, I don't think so you'll have any other problems. Okay, so come on, help me out with the question number 4. Okay, question number 4. Everyone ready? So this is the last question that I'm going to do. Okay, A and B are two events associated with the random experiment such that probability of A is equal to 1 by 3, probability of B is equal to 1 by 2, and probability not A and not B. What does that mean? Not A and not B. Not A and not B. Look at the board, everyone. Probability of not A means A dash, not A, and means intersection, not B, B dash. This is given to be 5 by 12. This is given to be 5 by 12. Is that clear? So the first thing I'm going to do is, everyone look at the board. The first thing I'm going to do is, I'm going to simplify this. De Morgan's law. What is De Morgan's law? Probability of A complement. I hope you understood why I wrote A complement, because the question said not A. That means not A means A complement, not B means B complement, and this was and. So De Morgan's law says A complement intersection B complement will change to probability of intersection will change into union B complement, which in turn will be equal to 1 minus probability of A union B, and this is given to be 5 by 12. So this comes this side. So probability of A union B equal to 1 minus 5 by 12, which turn is equal to LCM is 12. 12 ones are 12 minus 5. How much is that? 12 minus 5? 7. So probability of A union B is 7 by 12. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I hope everyone understood this. So I hope you realize that these type of questions you are going to get a bit where you have to use your brain and the formula. Once again, what was given? A complement intersection B complement was given. So De Morgan's law says intersection will change into union, but this is complement, and to remove complement you get 1 minus. I have explained how you're getting this also. Okay, you got this value. Now let's see what are the things that they have asked. Excuse me. Let us see what are the things that they have asked. Okay, so I think you can okay, the first one that they have asked is, probability of A or B. That means A union B. We already got 7 by 12. That is the first answer. So number 2, what they have asked is, probability of A and B. That means they have asked A intersection B. They have asked us A intersection B, and to find A intersection B, I hope you know which formula are you going to use. Probability of A union B is equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. A intersection B. You know everything. You know A union B, you know probability of A, and in fact you know probability of B also. So you can easily find probability of A intersection B. So second one can be found very easily. Okay, what about the third one? What about the third one? We have to find probability of not A means A complement. Okay, not A means A complement, or means union, not B1 matlab B complement. So I have to find this probability of A complement union B complement. So De Morgan's law, what does De Morgan's law say? Probability of A union changes into intersection, so probability of A intersection B complement, that is equal to 1 minus probability of A intersection B, and A intersection B we already have found from here, from number 2. Okay, so that we see it's a sequence based problem. Number 4, they have asked probability of A and means intersection, not B, not B1 matlab B complement. So what is A intersection B complement from the Venn diagram which was taught to you? What was that? It was probability of A intersection B1 को मतलब look at the go through the video once again if you have problem. A intersection B complement भन्नुको मतलब B छोडेर र A सँग complement भन्नु मतलब A B छोडेर A र B complement मा what is common भन्नु मतलब only this part. See everyone, I feel that you might have problems with this, so I'm just going to explain this one more time. This is the fourth time I'm explaining this. So this is your A and this is your B. Got it? So let us just analyze this step by step. So B complement भन्नुको मतलब के हो? B complement भन्नुको मतलब यो छोडेर यो यति पार्ट छोडेर डल्लै B complement. ल, and what is A? यसमा A is this. A is this. So this part you don't include, so we are going to take only this part. That means we are going to take only this part. And that is A minus B. So probability of A minus B, and that is equal to probability of A bata B हटाउनु भन्नु मतलब A intersection B, the common region हटाएको. So A intersection B भइहाल्यो. The fourth one. And what is the fifth one that they have asked? They have asked probability not A and B array. So this is going to be what? A complement intersection B1 matlab B but A हटाएको, so that is equal to probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. So this was the formula. So type 1, everyone, this is a very important for your what do you call school examination as well as entrance examination. So that is why today's class was very important. So those who could not make it, no problem. I want you all to go through the video. I hope the video is being recorded. Okay, yes, the video is being recorded. So if you have any problem understanding, please feel free to ask, but please make it a point you go through it. Is that clear? So everyone, good night. I will send you the attendance right now.